A 10-inning win on the road for Minnesota at Bloomington. They knock off the Hoosiers 2-1. Indiana losing for just the third time this season in conference play and at home as Minnesota pulls off the win. With Scott Pose, I'm Wayne Randazzo. And Scott, Minnesota pitched their way to a victory today against a very tough-hitting opponent.
Well, this game's set up for Minnesota because if you're going to beat Indiana, you're going to have to do it this way with pitching and defense. You're not going to outslug them, and you're facing a tough pitcher in Joey Donato. So you've got to scratch and run across, try to finish ahead, and they did that and found a way to do it in 10 innings.
And Minnesota in the third inning got on the board as Connor Schaefbauer driving a ball to the right field corner. That would bring Dan Model home all the way from first base. We would see that show again a little bit later in the contest, but Indiana did tie the game right away, loading the bases in the bottom of the third. Kyle Schwarber's RBI ground out brought home Will Nolden for the first and what ended up being the only Hoosier run. It ended up being that way because Alec Crawford tonight was terrific.
Well, he got ground ball after ground ball, and Minnesota, for the most part, played solid defense. He struck out a few batters, too, because he had that power sinker working. He wasn't afraid to attack the zone. And once he settled in, he got into a groove and kept Indiana off balance most of the night.
In the 10th inning, Minnesota would finally break through as Dan Model grounded a base hit into left field. And once again, Schaefbauer knocking in Model. Great effort by Brad Hartong in the left field corner, but Model scored the go-ahead run, and Minnesota now clinching the 4 seed in the Big Ten Conference Tournament with that victory and the tiebreaker over Michigan, while Indiana still needs a win to become Big Ten outright champions as they have a 2-game lead with 2 to go over Nebraska. Game 2 of this series on BTN tomorrow from Bloomington. Right now, the Gophers flying high.